Alright, so a little while ago I did the top 5 quest rewards just for the base game of Skyrim, because otherwise I knew the very powerful DLC items would take all the sunlight, many of which we will be talking about right now. So today I will be listing my top 5 quest rewards in the Dawnguard DLC of Skyrim. Let's get into it. Starting off with number 5, we have Soul Tear. This is a dragon shout and can be taught by Durnavir if you summon him a total of 3 times while you're in the Soul Cairn. Now, at first glance, this really just looks like a fancy way to soul trap someone, right? You just get to cast it from your mouth rather than your hands. But no, there are many more layers than that. To start, its first and second tiers regenerate very quickly. Now, yeah, all they do is interrupt your enemy very briefly, but because they regenerate so fast, it's actually better than using Unrelenting Force if, say that's all you're looking to do, throw out a quick stun. Then, at the third tier, its full charge, it deals a total of 300 damage, and then if the enemy dies, it becomes soul trapped and fills one of your empty gems. It also comes back to life and fights for you for 60 seconds. Even if the thing doesn't die, 300 damage is still going to take a hefty chunk out of its health. So from this one shout alone, it has all these different effects, right? It can stun, it can fill your soul gems, it can reanimate corpses, even strong ones like giants, and it can deal heavy amounts of damage. Necromancers really could learn a thing or two from you. Number 4, we have the Ethereal Crown. This is a reward at the end of the quest Lost to the Ages, which can be started by visiting Arkenthams in the Reach. Now there's actually 2 other items. There's a shield and a staff that you can choose from as well, but I just went with the crown because I feel like it was the strongest of the group. It also looks really cool. It allows you to have 2 standing stones at one time, and that means all sorts of possibilities, really whatever fits you best. So for example, you could go with the Atronach Stone for extra spell absorption, and then the Ritual Stone to then raise an army of dead, become a sorcerer of the black arts. Let's do another one. You could go with the Lover Stone to learn all of your skills 15% faster, and then say compound it with an extra 20% with one of the Guardian Stones, really depending on if you want to be a warrior or a mage or a thief. It's up to you. So that's a 35% experience boost. The combinations really are very extensive and you can have a lot of fun doing it. Finishing its quest is also no easy thing either, so by the time you do, this truly does feel like something that you've actually earned. Number 3, we have Summon Our Vac. This is a reward after the Find Our Vac Skull quest, where you have to track down a very loyal horse that's been trying to escape monsters when you're back in the Soul Cairn. But look at this majestic, sickly beast. He's an undead horse. You could even see all the way through his ribcage if you get onto one of his sides. And then blazing from his tail, his mane, even from within his eyes, come these unholy blue and white fumes. This is easily one of the coolest looking horses in all of Skyrim. And talk about a loyal companion. His very soul is bound to you. You can summon him practically wherever you are. No more hopping on the back of stolen horses, galloping out of town while the stable hand yells, "Come back here! That horse is 1,000 gold!" Even though if you get caught, you only pay 50 gold. Number 2, we have Oriels Bow. This is a reward at the end of the quest, Touching the Sky. Not only has it been imbued by Oriel himself, the elven Akatosh, but it's said that its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel and possibly beyond. And certainly when you use it, you can see why. It has a very fast attack speed, it deals 20 points of sun damage, triple that if the target is undead, and above all, it can change the very sky itself. If you shoot the sun with a blood-cursed elven arrow, it will completely block it out and shroud the world in darkness. Vampires can be outside at any time of day and not be harmed. Very deadly. Or, if you shoot it with a sun-hollowed elven arrow, the sun will literally erupt and send down beams of light that will strike and snap at your enemies. Wielding this bow is like wielding the powers of a god, and the people around you will stare in amazement all the same. And number 1, we have the Vampire Lord ability. Of course, this is a reward during the quest Bloodline, and never before have you been able to be a vampire and hold this much power. You have access to some of the darkest abilities ever seen in the mortal realm, and you become an utter nightmare when you're in battle. You can drain the very life essence of your foes, feed on them mid-fight, teleport by turning into a swarm of bats, raise the dead to fight for you, slow down time itself, turn into a mist that cannot be harmed, summon gargoyles, paralyze your targets, shroud yourself in a cloud of bats that tear into your enemy's flesh, and then even pull people toward you in midair, choke them, and then push away their dangling bodies. And all of these abilities can be unlocked through a very specific perk tree for it, so the more people you destroy, the stronger and stronger you feel yourself becoming. Being a vampire lord is not for the weak or the good, but if you choose to embrace it, ultimate power can be yours. And there you have it, my top 5 quest rewards in the Dawnguard DLC of Skyrim. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, please tell me, what is your favorite reward from this DLC? Alright, thank you very much for watching. Well, not that you had a choice anyway. I made you my thrall a while ago. I am not weak, and surely I am not good. Hey, where are you going? Come back, please. I command you to... Okay. Alright, well, I'm not making dinner for you later.